Hey, if you're going to steal, why not steal from the best? I stole from George Washington himself. They say an eco-friendly house can't be built in 150 days for $150,000, and I say it can. I'm Alan Smith. Join me as I push the limits with time, budget, and creativity with the Garden Home Challenge, exclusively on ehowhome. So I'm loving the way this wall is looking. I wanted to come up with something clever, that's rustic, that works with what we're doing here. These are blocks made from pieces off of the ends of some lumber. We did have to buy some 2x6s to make this come across, but this is an idea that I stole from our first president, George Washington. Actually at Mount Vernon, they did this sort of faux block look on the exterior of the main house, and I thought, well, hey, why not use it here? We used it on the outside at the octagons here at the farm, so we're sort of carrying the motif inside. So these are 2x6 blocks cut on a bevel, and they're placed a ½ inch apart. ½ inch here, ½ inch here, here, all the way down to here, where we happen to have some extra molding from a project, and I had just enough to go around here. And I say I had it, but Tony remembered that we had it. So I owe him a debt of gratitude for remembering it, because it fits beautifully right along this edge. So we used a 2x6 baseboard. I really want the hallway to say something special, because it's the first room that you walk into. So we come up with a 2x6 here as the baseboard, this little piece of molding that we found. We have a little more than a ½ inch here, and then these ½ inch spaces are meant to be mortar joints because these are blocks, and this is all going to be painted. Now we have the primer coat up here on our horizontal boards, again pine, this is pine as well, and we have a 1x4 here with a little 1x2 as a rail across the top. And if you look at the corner, this was kind of ragged where these horizontal boards were coming in from here, and so we just did 1x4 and a 1x4 right here in the corner, and Tony did a really nice job on this. Now let's talk about resolutions, because you know, those little areas that you have to resolve between like a door or a window make me crazy if they're not done correctly. The block is going to come across, here's the window, so the window is really the gauge for this. So here's the window sill, and just underneath the sill we have this board, and this board comes in at the same line that goes all the way around, which is our chair rail. So we established this line based on the window height. So you get into a place like this, which is a little long, and so Tony was asking me how to go about doing this, if I just wanted to put a block here and have this much space. And I said, no, could you cut one a little longer that'll come up to here, and that's what we're going to do. And I think that's going to resolve that nicely. So you have to ask yourself, how did Tony get these so, well, perfectly placed, almost like they're laid block by a mason? Well, he uses these little guides. So he's made it just the exact size, and it fits just in there like that. So he's got one that runs horizontally like that, and then one vertically, and he just wedges them in there, and then they all come out even. If you're enjoying these updates on how our house is coming together, check in with us regularly. If you like this idea, we got a lot more coming. Tell a friend and subscribe to ehowhome.